Trey Songz got called a rapist.
Yeah, I was actually gonna bring that up too. It's not the first time.
Not the first time. KK Palmer, Kiki or KK? Kiki Palmer. Is it KK? Kiki Palmer. Kiki Palmer said it like, what, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, she's been saying it for a while. She's been advocating, saying that he's a rapist.
And I think we would have believed her if she wasn't so crazy.
I don't think she's crazy.
She was doing some crazy shit.
Nah, she's just...
she was kind of weird.
She's just living her best life.
She was saying some kind of weird stuff.
But
I can't remember what it was exactly, but I know I felt weird about her.
It was just kind of more of like how she said it to, like, for me, because it just kind of came out of nowhere. And I was like, to me, it was like, why would he need to rape things? You know what I mean?
That's like...
That's the thing that, like, I was questioning was like, I'm like, why does he need to rape things? It wasn't that I didn't believe her. It was just more of like, why? Because
they just be throwing themselves at him.
Yeah, that's what what I didn't understand. Where it's like,
it's how like our perception and like the way we think is so fucked up. Like we will ignore, but like it's just putting things together. Yo, my thoughts are all over the place. I'm so sorry because like I'm trying to work it out in my mind as I'm going, but like
you speak it up. Bro.
Our thoughts are so warped where it's like somebody will tell us something. It could be the truth, that truth, but then we'll just be like, nah, he don't need to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we see like bitches be throwing themselves at this guy. So like, why would he need to do that? And we've seen like in high school or was it elementary school, grade 8, but during that time from grade 8 to grade 12 when Trey Songz was dropping heads.
Yeah.
How many girls were saying, yo, I would fuck this nigga today? I was like,
yeah, and these are youths.
You know what I mean?
And you know that they grew up and they still and they still have that mindset. Like there was this girl that I used to work with, one of the biggest Trey Songz stans I've ever met, and I think she's like she's in her 30s right now.
Yeah,
to this day, still one of the biggest Trey Songz
so it's just
stans.
like I can't see it. You know, I can't see him doing that. But then again, somebody brought this up to me where it's like I've been saying this for a while. Variety is the spice of life, especially when you're like when you're rich, when you've experienced a lot of things.
He's been a star for a while.
He's been a star for a while, so you the normal like groupie sex or whatever sex might wear out for some people. I'm not saying for everybody, but this is the argument you could come with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like it could be he's reached a point where it's like I know you're gonna give it to me, but maybe I'll just take it. I know you saying no, but maybe I'll just take it and you'll be okay with it. But then again, we've seen it plenty of times. It's like, yo, the girl wants it, and then as soon as you put the tip in, she says, nah, but like you already tip deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
And then after the fact, it's like, oh, you raping. It's like, bitch, but all up until that point, you was cool with it. So it's like, at what point, like, did he roofie you? Like, there's so much we're missing to this. Like, you need more context.
Yeah, and that's kind of why, like, when you said, like, when you were saying earlier that it's kind of messed up that we would look at the situation and be like, nah, it doesn't seem like something they would do.
Yeah.
And that's why, and bringing it back to what you're saying now, it's like we need context, we need proof. Like how are you just gonna accuse someone of this and then just kind of expect us to ride with it?
Yeah. But do you know what the fuck up thing about rape is? It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's extremely hard to prove unless you have like video,
text messages, emails and stuff like that of him saying, "I'm sorry for what I did to you," and the
right.
Then that'll be different. Yeah. But then that could still be taken out of context because, as you mentioned, it could have been a situation where if she was down to do it, and then after she felt guilty after,
right,
and they don't want people to know, and then they'll be like, "Well, I didn't feel comfortable," and then once you say, "I don't feel comfortable," right there, the guy's it's
too late.
Yeah, you're insinuating that he raped you because you don't feel comfortable.
Right.
But then this is not us saying that we don't believe people that do say rape, but it's just kind of more of like we kind of need more context for people to understand what's going on.
It's so hard to prove.
Because there's been multiple situations where a woman's cried wolf saying that it's rape, but it's
just
not.
The other day I saw a news. This guy got like what 17 years in prison. It was the girl's famous too. She like wrote a book about it, and then fucking who's the guy who did that sniper movie?
I know who you're talking about.
Matt Damon?
Not Matt Damon.
Fuck, what's his name? He was in Four Brothers.
He was in Four Brothers.
Yeah, he was with Tyrese and
he was one of the brothers.
Yeah, he's the white guy.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg was in the movie. Like, she wrote a book, and then Mark Wahlberg did a movie iteration. I forget the girl's name. I forget the guy's name. It was a black guy, white lady. She said this guy raped her.
He was like a former football player, right? The guy was a former.
I don't know. He was
in college playing football, right? Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
He got like 17 years or so, like almost 20 years. He did almost 20 years in prison, and it came out to be that because like in the book she wrote, she omitted facts, and like if you actually read the book, you could see like shit's not adding up.
It just didn't make sense.
Yeah. And then like years later, he finally said, okay, this doesn't make sense. He got acquitted or all charges were dropped. And he got out early, but like he doesn't get that time back. But anyways, point being, women lie, men lie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And that's why we always ask like why, how did this happen? What like certain things happen? Because it's like. And the thing is that like a lot of times they would say that we should just like once they cry wolf, we should just understand. And it's like no, we can't, because we don't want to falsely accuse someone for something they didn't do, or a miscommunication between the two of you guys, and now you're trying to drag everyone else into it, and you're not giving us all the information. You're just making it kind of like a bit of emotional type of thing, and it's like
and she should with that, and it's like also sorry. But like, yo, this is actually like crazy because like, why are you going to social media? Go to the police. You know what I mean? Why are you telling that? Why
it's the public? It's a
public out. So like, to me,
you're trying to get the public opinion on it.
You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, it also kind of looks like maybe it's blackmail. Like maybe she wanted this guy to fuck her, but he's like, nah. So she's like, all right, cool. I'm going to say this about you just to ruin your reputation. Or maybe they were fucking with each other and then they separated.
Yeah, they had a falling out.
And she's like, you're not about to leave me. Fuck you. Boom. You know what I mean?
Because we don't know. We don't know these women on a personal level.
Like, she just put out a blanket statement, this guy's a rapist. It's like, okay, where's the fucking evidence?
She went on like a tweet. You know what I mean? No, I remember she dropped a video.
There was a video?
Yeah, she dropped a video. Kiki Palmer dropped a video. And she was like talking about it.
Wait, I'm not talking about Kiki. I'm talking about the most recent one.
Oh, the Dylan Gonzaga, the Gonzalez twin.
Yeah.
All she did was put out a tweet, and she said she can't hold on to it no more. God forgive me.
Yeah.
And blah blah. I had no idea. Like as I said, we don't know.
That is the least amount of context ever.
Yeah, you can't put out you can't put out a tweet like that and not really explain. Like you got to put on like a whole long ass thread and let us know what go on.
Yeah, man.
And then. When people are asking you questions, you're gonna get mad. Or
go to the police, tell them first, and then come with the case news. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like, I don't know. There's so many things.
But at the same time, Trey Songz has money. Trey Songz can make certain things kind of just sweep under the rug.
Yeah, that's the fucked up
that's
thing.
The thing. So it's like
so fucked up, man.
As of right now, it just comes down to he say, she says, right? And we can't go based off of that. Like my opinion on Trey Songz hasn't changed, and my opinion on Dylan Gonzaga hasn't changed. Same thing with Kiki Palmer, nothing's changed. Just because
isn't it Dylan Gonzalez? Have you been saying Gonzaga?
No, Gonzala. I mean I don't know.
Isn't it Gonzalez? You've been saying Gonzaga.
Probably Gonzalez. I don't know. Hey man, I didn't go to school for English. Bro.
It's all good. I
didn't go to school for English. I went for engineering.
We had to take. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like throughout your whole life. You had. To
hey man, I took applied / college English, bro. Yeah, I did academic, English. And I was like, yo, this is not me.
Still English, but anyways.
I'm not elite.
Then again, it's Spanish. It's a Spanish last name, so it would have been funnier if you said.
I think I said Gonzagas. I don't even know now.
Yeah. You're saying something weird. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, like for me, it's just kind of more of like I just have questions. As usual, like it's the same thing as the Meg and Tory situation. I just had questions, and the thing is that when you go out into like the Twitter world or social media, just in general, a lot of times people look at you side eye when you have questions with these type of things, and
but you know what?
It's just like I just want to understand what happened. That's it. I'm not saying I'm picking the sides. I just want to know what'll go on.
You know what? It's plausible. It's plausible that he could be, but Trey's been kind of crazy in the past, like maybe 5 years. Like there have been stories where it's like, yo, he assaulted a cop. Yeah, he assaulted like this guy at the club. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. There's some anger there.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Yeah. Like he probably feels like people shouldn't be testing him because he's like, I'm Trey Songz. Like, what are you doing?
Like people expect to know who he is.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I'm Trey.
And I think it's probably like, you know, his mind is still at the high of his career.
Yeah,
maybe
he thinks he's that guy.
You know what I mean? Trigger, yeah.
Yeah,
remember when everybody was saying that?
Yeah. That was sick, bro. That's when this guy came out with what was that song with Nicki Minaj?
Bottoms Up.
Bottoms up, bottoms up.
Yeah.
Hands up. That song was hard, bro. Especially Dive In. Ooh,
still a good song.
I think Nigel was saying it last night as well. He's like how Trey Songz was like, he doesn't really release music right now because he's still eating real good off his old music. So he kind of doesn't really see the point of like continuously dropping a project like every year and stuff like that.
I don't know. What's concern? I mean, eating good is probably like 6 figures. So yeah,
way more than 6 figures.
I don't think he's getting a milli off of that.
I think he's getting millies, bro.
From where?
People like booking him for shows. People like, as I said, a lot of his music back then, classics.
Yeah,
he has a lot of classics.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still getting booked though, but maybe.
No, he's still getting booked.
Maybe
people are still booking him. They're like, yo, it's Trey Songz.
Maybe
I'm about to see like what his Spotify numbers are right now.
Yeah. But anyways, while you're doing that, did you watch the new Don't Look Up movie with who is it? Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tyler Perry was in it.
7.2 milli per month on Spotify.
What is that equal to in terms of money? I know they put out a post. I'm gonna get back to what I was talking to, but
I think Spotify, because it's a couple hundred for $1.
There's a post though where it's like they showed the top earners. Yeah, like Drake was number 1, so like he had like what 1 billion listens.
Drake's not number 1.
Yeah, he said that Drake was the top earner.
How would he be at the top? Oh, you talking about all streaming platforms? Or are you talking about?
It was Spotify. I'm pretty sure it was Spotify.
Because he's not number 1 for Spotify.
That's what the post was.
Number 1.
The post had him making the most.
Hold up, let me.
I like try to find it, but while you're doing that, also because like the post was like, yo, he's making like 1 billion, and then that equal to like 50 million or something like that, maybe 100. I don't remember. But while you're doing that, there's a movie that came out I think a week or 2 ago. It's been out for a week. Mm-hmm. It's called Don't Look Up with Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tyler Perry. I didn't watch it myself.
Yeah,
but the movie's basically about, you know, climate change, and there's like the
asteroid coming towards the Earth.
Asteroids going towards the Earth, but they're playing towards like climate change and all that, like saying how you gotta make a change or do something or we're all gonna die. Mm-hmm. Looks cool.
Yeah, like my parents and my sister are watching it on I think Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And like I just kind of like sat there for like 10 minutes and watched a bit of it, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch this on my ones. No, that's not what happened. I left because I had to do something. I forgot what I had to do. Mm-hmm. I left and went on the road, and then when I came back, the movie was done. Everyone's knocked out.
Right. So you didn't watch it either?
I didn't watch it. But from what my understanding of this movie is just so far, it's just kind of more of like, as you mentioned, climate change, and also the fact that asteroids coming. Their whole thing was that the government didn't want them to really say anything because they're trying to like keep it low key.
Oh, is there that too? All right, don't say no more because I didn't watch it. I said that to say this. Okay. So I was looking up, you know, the actors like, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio. You ever just do that? Like you look up a film and then you just
all the time
go down the rabbit hole.
Shout out to Amazon Prime. Because they always have the actors and everything on
the like every scene and shit.
Throughout the whole scene, any scene that comes up, the actor and actresses are on the side, and I'm like, bless.
Yeah. So like I got caught up looking at Jennifer Lawrence because like I'd seen like an interview she did. I think she was on like Stephen Colbert, and like he asked her like what she do during the pandemic. She just like have a lot of sex, and I think she was pregnant. I was like, oh shit,
she got pregnant?
Yeah,
she has a kid.
I think so. I mean, she had a big ass belly, so
I don't even know.
She's either pregnant or she put on a little weight. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Quarantine.
you know what I mean?
Quarantine weight.
You know what I mean? So, boom. And I was like, damn, what's Jennifer Lawrence been up to? And like, I seen how old is she? She's like 31.
Oh,
like,
she's
God
mad
damn.
young.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I said she was old.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I was just like, yo, god damn, Jennifer Lawrence old now.
Maybe because she's older than you.
And then, no, but hold on. And then I looked at what year she was born. It was like, god damn, she's only like 3 years older than me. I was like, shit, I'm getting old. You know what I mean? Oh, shit, this isn't that.
Oh, you're playing sound effects. My fault.
I had sound effects going on.
All right, do your thing.
Hold on. Can we hear it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was like, god damn. I'm getting old myself, man. Like, I was just really taking it in. I was like, shit, I'm about to be 30 in like
3 more years. Well, 2 more years
years
now. After this year, 2 more
You know
years.
what I mean?